Going somewhere in your car is no big deal. You jump in, you drive off. Driving a motorhome is another story. Not quite so simple. Trying to remember everything you need to do before you pull away can sometimes be a little bit on the challenging side, and it's easy to forget something simple. In the first few weeks of owning my motorhome, I managed to destroy my television aerial quite simply because I forgot to retract it, and travelling along a motorway, it didn't cope. A few weeks later I got careless again. All I needed to do was to pull off the pitch onto the roadway for some new tyres to be fitted, and I managed to destroy a gazebo that was still tied to the side of the motorhome. Silly thing is, the solution is really simple. A simple checklist is all that's needed, a bit like a pre-flight checklist that an aircraft pilot uses. I've added a link in the description below to a checklist that I developed for you to be able to copy and paste into a editor for you to personalise. I would suggest you print it off, laminate it, and each time you stop, put the laminated checklist behind the steering wheel in front of the dash, so that you can't accidentally jump in and drive off and have your wife screaming and shouting at you because you destroyed her gazebo just for a moment of forgetfulness. I've divided the list into 3 sections: pre-departure, pre-flight, as I like to call it, and the arrival checklist. The pre-departure involves emptying the waste and filling up with water, and sometimes we do this the night or the day before, especially if we're going to be leaving early the following morning. Some of you are going to disagree about travelling with a full tank of water, and I get it, I do, but my reasoning is, should anything go wrong in the journey, we can survive and not have to worry about trying to find water wherever we get stuck. The pre-flight section is the bigger one and is most important before you pull away. It looks a lot, but the reality is it doesn't take very long, and make sure you don't forget something silly that could end up costing you a lot, like my TV aerial. The final section is for when you arrive. You probably don't really need it, but we found it was helpful for a nice efficient setup, and you're not switching the kettle on without putting the EHU in first and looking and then waiting for a kettle to boil that's never going to boil. This list works well for us, and you'll probably want to modify it to suit your setup or the way you like to do things better. If you find something missing on my list, please write it in the comments below, or even add your own list. Share it with us. If you haven't done so already, please click the subscribe button, and don't forget to press the little bell icon, and you'll get notifications whenever I upload a new video. Also, please click the thumbs up if you like this video. I really do appreciate it, and happy motorhoming.